Ooh, whenever you're ready.
Okay, very good.
Good.
All right, so introducing Xcavations. Xcavations is a whole new way to collect and discover Star Wars. But in this case, the heroes of Xcavations are the creatures themselves. Some of the greatest Star Wars creatures from the movies. Your Gamorrean guards, or your Rancor, or your Tauntauns. Creatures that we all know, species that appear in multiple movies. Well, now we're bringing to life those creatures in a totally new and unique way. It's basically where Star Wars meets paleontology. And the idea is that someone can actually excavate, in this case, the bones of a Rancor. You excavate it with this dig tool, and once you've excavated those pieces, out come all of the different pieces of the skeleton. Those pieces of the skeleton then can be put together into a really cool display of a Rancor. And that Rancor then is a full-scale, not full-scale, but a great skeleton. Full-scale would be amazing.
That'd be a little crazy, but I know people that would buy it still.
Exactly. You got a nice base, you got the little museum stand, it talks about the type of species it is, and now we can do all different versions. So the first series we've got is the Rancor and the Tauntaun. And then over time we will have additional creatures that you can do for skeletons. And we even have different colored sands that you excavate from, because you know the Tauntaun is from the planet of Hoth, so it's going to be excavated from an ice-type material.
That's brilliant. I wouldn't have even thought to do that. Just make it all brown.
It's the detail, right? It's the detail. And the other thing that we've done is we've also really related this to the real-world creatures too, because all of these creatures have similarities to creatures in our own world. So we've looked at the skeletal structures of some of those real-world creatures, and then we've used that to actually create the basis for, well, what would the skeletal structure for a Rancor actually look like? Same thing over here, but here it's a different item. This is what we call our Star Wars creature crates. And the creature crates are an authentic-looking Star Wars crate you open up, and inside is a whole bunch of sand. But in that sand are different bone pieces, and bone pieces that when assembled become a Star Wars skull. And the skull of some of your favorite Star Wars creatures at a mini scale. The idea is that you can collect these mini skulls in all different ways, but it's a blind pack. You don't know which one you got. So when you buy it in the PDQ, it's a surprise. But there's 6 in the series. And over time, we're going to have different additional characters that will come out, or species that come out, so that you can collect the whole thing. And in the educational material, we'll talk a little bit just about how these creatures relate to real-world creatures as well. Even the sand color, again, will be different. So if it's from Tatooine, then you're going to have more of a sandy color. For a forested environment, you might have a darker soil. Or in the case of a Zabrak, for example, or the Hutt, you might be in more of a rich, almost type soil. So it really kind of brings to life the stories, and it has some fun different ways to play.
Now, are you talking about maybe doing stands for these, so like you could have a whole museum? Because these have these awesome bases with the little plaque on the front. Are you talking about maybe doing like maybe a pack of a bunch of stands and maybe printable little labels or something?
We haven't done that yet, but the crates themselves can be a nice display stand for them, as we're kind of showing here in this demo. But yeah, over time, we certainly will be looking at different ways that you can display and showcase your own collection.
They're so cool.
And we hope that Star Wars fans have a lot of fun with this.
I have a feeling they're going to like them. just a feeling in the pit of my stomach. These are so cool.
Maybe even those fans will do something special with it, like some of these special paint jobs or other things.
Oh, wait. Right? Just wait. Give it like a week. A week after they come out, you're going to see the most insane things, and you're going to be like, I never even thought of that. I never thought we could do that with that. So cool. Is this a teaser for a future one?
It is. That's a good eye right there.
Spoiler!
Who could that be?
Great stuff, man. People will be buying a billion of these. What's the price point on like a crate?
So the creature crates are $4.99.
Okay.
So it's a nice lower price point item.
Yeah, they're going to buy like all of them all at once.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then buy the whole PDQ.
So are these considered like medium sets or large sets?
Well, these are the skeletons. So the skeletons will be $19.99.
Okay.
So there again, it's an affordable price point, one that you can get a bunch of them, especially as we do multiple versions coming out.
Nice. Very cool. Buy them all. Support the line. Need more of them.